Hello, my name is Carl, and in this video I'll discuss the microscopic world of bacteria and viruses. Bacteria and viruses are tiny living things that are too small for us to see without special tools called microscopes. They have distinct shapes and structures. Some viruses, such as the Ebola virus, have a coiled shape and contain their genetic material called RNA inside a protective covering called a capsid, which is this. Others, such as the tobacco mosaic virus, which is present in plants, have a rod-like structure and carry their genetic material within this capsid. Bacteria, in contrast, come in various shapes like spheres or rods, such as this case. And their genetic material is housed in a specialized region called the nucleoid, which is this right here. Now, when viruses enter our bodies, they can behave in different ways. Some viruses invade our cells and use them as factories to make more copies of themselves. This process is known as the lytic cycle, where the virus takes over the cell's machinery and replicates until the cell bursts open. Or, in other words, it's called, people say the cell lysis, releasing new viral particles and spreading it to other cells in the body. On the other hand, some viruses can enter a dormant state called latency, where they hide inside our cells without causing immediate harm. These latent viruses can remain in this state for a long time before reactivating and causing new infections. Now, two significant infections I will discuss are Mycobacterium tuberculosis, or other known as TB, and human immunodeficiency virus, or which is known as HIV. But first, I'll start with TB. TB is caused by a bacterium called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. When a person with TB coughs or sneezes, tiny droplets containing the bacteria can enter the air. This is known as airborne, and this can spread and people can catch it. If we breathe in these infected droplets, the bacteria can reach our lungs and establish an infection. TB can cause symptoms like a persistent cough, fever, and weight loss, and if left untreated, it can be life-threatening. Now, with HIV, on the other hand, it is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection. There is no cure, but it is treatable with medicine. It is a virus that attacks our immune system, so it primarily infects a specific type of white blood cell called CD4 plus T cells, which are crucial for our body's defense against infections. HIV can be transmitted through activities such as unprotected sex, sharing needles, or from an infected mother to her baby during childbirth or breastfeeding. So, bodily fluids. Once inside the body, HIV gradually weakens the immune system, making it difficult for our body to fight off other infections and diseases. If not properly managed with medications, HIV infection can progress in a condition called acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, other known as AIDS. Now, how do these germs actually enter our body? Now, germs can enter through various routes. Some can be airborne, meaning they travel through the air in tiny particles, and we can breathe them in, such as tuberculosis. Others can be present in contaminated food or water and enter our bodies when we consume them, such as cholera. Additionally, germs can exploit cuts, wounds, or mucous membranes to gain entry into our bloodstream or body tissues. It's essential to practice good hygiene, such as washing hands regularly, to reduce the risk of germ transmission. Now, thankfully, our bodies have a defense system to protect us from these germs. Now, there are many things that act as barriers, such as the skin. It is a physical barrier and it prevents germs from entering our bodies. It also produces oils and sweat that contain antimicrobial substances to fight off harmful organisms. Additionally, our digestive system plays a huge role as it produces stomach acid that can kill many germs ingested through food or water. Furthermore, our body hosts a community of beneficial bacteria. Beneficial bacteria, other known as a microbiome, which competes with harmful germs and helps keep our immune system strong. That is pretty much it for me. Thank you for listening.